Ready or not, here I come. Like today, we are focusing on. Oh, see, no, wait a second. I gotta get my headphones, and I think I gotta plug them. I don't know how to do this anymore. We're gonna see what happens. Everything crashed again. I think I gotta find a new producer. Anyway, the idea here is that everybody is music, and my good friend, I don't have his picture here, mentor, Thelonious Monk, said that piano ain't got no wrong notes, and really does not either your voice. So, okay, so where were we? Yes, so with this Enough is Enough project, where I want people to come and play music on this project. So today we're going to talk about Bandlab, and okay, we're talking about Bandlab, and Bandlab is a place where anybody can go and record, and I think, I'm just going to try to spend some time getting acquainted with Bandlab, and so the first thing you got to do is just sign up. Go to bandlab.com and sign up. And then let me know that you've signed up, and give me your address and your name, and I will invite you to the song called "Enough Is Enough." We're not taking it anymore. So I just want to point out here, and the first thing you'll do is when you get to this is the page you'll come to when you first log in, right? And okay, let's see here. I just want to see if we're actually streaming. Okay, I think we are. Okay, so yep. So let's see. I think that we want to make this a little louder here. Okay. So what we're going to do is go into the library and see what we've got. So we see Enough is Enough, and we click on that, and then we look at this. This is really cool, the project history. And you can see that all these different people, really not nowhere near what I intend. See, it's mostly me, but these are like all the different versions. And you see this tree over here. It saves every version. So you can go in there and completely, just do what you want, play around. And we're not going to lose anything. And I'm downloading the tracks to use in Reaper, which is a music recording software on my Mac. So anyway, then I'm going to go to the latest one here and see what we got. And so it's loading, and it might take a while sometimes, like if once we get this really built up. But the thing is, there'll also be different versions that that will be on the site, So here is like the tracks, and you can do different things, like right now, for some reason, Michelle, the kettle drum that Michelle put in is muted, and Alina was testing something out, so we're going to keep that muted for now, and we're going to play this song, and I think, I'm sorry for this delay, the weird sound on my voice. I might just have to do this again because everything just crashed again. Okay. All right, here we are. Okay. So, okay, I'm going to play this song here. Let's see. Over here. You can hear that, right? Okay. Okay, so you can see that Michelle put down this keyboard like she played her keyboard kettle drum. And she just put it like just a signature little part, you know, and she put it right there. Like right in bed. Like, you know, we're in that space, you know, filling up that space. And then David came in with the this percussion part. And then I started singing. Enough is enough. We're not taking it anymore. We're all joined together to end the endless war. So against all other people, by the spell of the us and them, we won't adjust to injustice no more. Enough is enough, but still you want more. You're trying to divide us, but we're stronger than before. You think that Black Lives Matter less than a Target store. Just to injustice no more. Okay. Okay, so I just want to point out like a couple of things here. So you can see, excuse me, that when I put in the scratch vocal, and by the way, I'm using the arrow keys on the keyboard to rewind. It's really good to get to know some of these shortcuts. See, and you can see some of the shortcuts if you click here. You can see the different shortcuts. You can cut these regions, so you can do a little editing and stuff. And so, like, so I was singing. You can see that I was singing. But still, you want more. You're trying to divide us, but we're stronger than before. And then I stopped singing here. Less than a Target store. We won't adjust to injustice no more. And you know, like if I did keep singing, like you can extend these things, but I evidently didn't keep singing there. So, and then I fast forward to that, you know. So, and you could see that I did little punch-ins here because I enough is enough, but your prayers they are not. Let's look in your portfolio, see what we have got. Make a note. So I think I probably did, you know, saying the wrong words or something. Scratch the surface of the looting that endures. And then I punched in just this, and you can do that while you're playing, and you just push the R key, and it will just, you know, punch you in. And I'm going to do actually, I'm going to create another track. So, you know, you can see, and then you push enter twice, and that brings you back to the beginning. Enter once, and it brings you back to where you last had stopped. So, okay, so then, and I'm going to make this smaller. Like if you push Command on the Apple, I guess it's on the it's Control maybe on the PC. I don't really know PCs very well. You can zoom down. So we see that there's this track here, instrument, which is another cool thing. You know, you can play like so. Let's say you click instrument, and then you click this instrument. You know, you can have effects and stuff. So like, let's say I'm playing along, and actually, the instrument that's picked is percussion, but I'm going to go to, I'm going to try putting in like a guitar. Let's see what a guitar sounds like. I'm just clicking on those. You can also plug in a keyboard, MIDI-wise, if you want to, get that. But I'm not going to go into that right now because I'd have to set up my MIDI interface and everything. So, okay, so I'm thinking actually I should move this camera over here. I wonder if I could move it all the way over here. No, it won't go on that computer. But at least this way, I'll be a little bit more looking at you. I am right now. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna try to add a little keyboard. Let's say I want to put in a note right between the kettle drums. Oh, maybe I could do. Wait, because that's what I could support. Adding like a little supporting role to the what the piano is doing right there. So I'm gonna push record. Played the wrong notes. Okay, I'm gonna erase that. Do it again. You're probably not going to even hear. I'm playing the same thing as the piano. Anyway, so then what you can do is you click on MIDI Editor, and you can see the notes, as you come along. So I'm going to make and you can see here they come. Yeah, and then I don't see the notes here. Is that a note? Okay. Okay. Anyway, I'm not going to try to figure this out right now. You guys can figure this out. I haven't really done a lot with the MIDI stuff and like I prefer to record real instruments, but I'm gonna keep that in there for now, and then what I'm gonna do is like let's see, this drum machine was used just to put another track, just a couple of notes at the very end to support, and it's probably not even necessary. I think I'm gonna take that out. So I got to click on these little 3 dots and take that out, delete track. Okay. So now I'm going to add another track. I'm going to add a voice. These are actually the same thing. They're just different words, like the mic, guitars, just inputs coming in however they're going to come in on your computer, with like if you have an interface or a USB mic, if you have a USB mic, it would be your voice. And so I'm going to use this mic here that I'm speaking into. Can you see it? Anyway, it doesn't really matter. It's just a mic. It's a AKG. It's 414, a really old mic, a really old 414. Okay. Okay, so, sorry. Okay, let's see. We'll put that like down here, close to my my ukulele. I'm going to put in a ukulele part, okay? And let's see here. So what you got to do is I'm going to scroll this down. Let's see. Why? Oh, I got to. Oh. Oh, do you see? You don't see that. That's weird. Oh, maybe I got to. See, these are things that every time I try to do something just a little bit different, I get into trouble. You know, it's just kind of the story of my life. I need you to see what I'm doing here, and I don't understand. Oh, I guess, oh, that's the trouble. Like, I can move this up here like that, and then I go like this, I think. Okay, yeah, okay. Anyway, so maybe we might have to just do that in the future. But you see where it says source here? Click on source. And that opens up where you can see what your source is. So if you have a USB mic or something like plugged in, my interface is a Quantum, through Thunderbolt. And you can actually pick, I guess I can only pick, I'm going to pick channels 1 and 2 because that's the way it's set up. So it's coming in on channels 1 and 2. And I'm not going to use monitoring because that puts a delay in it, and then we've had some problems with that, transferring it to other people and stuff. Okay, so when you don't have the monitoring on, really just means that you're hearing your instrument itself, Woo! Okay, so now, we're going to go back to the beginning, and here we click enter twice, and I'm going to try different approaches. I kind of think of when you're laying a lot of parts down, and I'm really hoping that there's 100 people playing on this. You might think that's insane, but I think that considering the world is insane, I think we got to be insane in our response. Anyway, so imagine if you think that there might be 100 people, I like to follow the form and freedom concept. And it's a little disconcerting that this mic is right in front of my face. So I think what I'm going to do is move this down closer to my ukulele. It might be too loud, but at this point, I'm starting to get to the point where, God, there's so many things that it could be wrong, in this world. And I'm just going to not worry so much. So let's see. So you could play a very, everything is a supporting role here. We're trying to support the lyrics, really, because that's the message of the song. But we're trying to give a groove, And so I'm going to try to, I could have just where I'm supporting the piano, and let's just see what happens. Okay, so now, I'm going to. I guess I'm not recording. I thought. Okay, wait. So what I was doing is just right on the downbeat, simple. But I thought that if I pushed R, it would record, but evidently not. Okay, so I'm just going to start from the beginning.
We're not taking it anymore. We're all joined together to end the endless war against all other people by the scale of the us and them. We won't adjust to injustice no more. Enough is enough, but still you want more. You're trying to divide us, but we're stronger than before. You think that Black Lives Matter less than a Target store. We won't adjust to injustice no more. Enough, but your prayers, they are not. Let's look in your portfolio, see what we have got. We can only scratch the surface of the looting that endures, but we won't adjust to injustice no more. We're not taking it anymore. The power of the people is stronger than your laws, designed to keep you rich and the other people poor. We won't adjust to injustice no more. You can keep on adding more locks to your door, but we won't adjust to injustice no more.
Okay, so and now we see that I'm just going to play this very last part.
This no more.
What I want to do is you know, you can don't be afraid to edit, you know. So if you push S, then it's supposed to. But you know, like a lot of things, there are bugs. So I'm going to try to push S. There it went that time. And then you can move the playhead over here before it comes to the next note, you know. And so because, you know, I'm not really that proud. I'm not really like, you know, I'm not a very, you know, you could say it's talking about like, you know, whether who's good and who's not good at certain instruments. Like, I'm not, you know, nobody, how do I explain this, you know? Anybody who's like a really serious ukulele player, you know, there are a lot of them like really serious, they would not think that I'm much of a ukulele player. But, you know, I don't really care, because what I care about is the message of music. So I'm going to take this little piece here, and I can grab it, you know, when the thing turns into a hand, and then it looks like it's grabbing it. And I'm going to line it up with this last, whoa, I see. No, that instrument was a little off. If I could see, oh, I know what we're going to do. We put the playhead right there. And then I can just line this up right with that. Now, actually, now that I see what's going on, I'm going to move this back. Huh. Oh, grab that thing. And then I see that it really is lined up. But it's just not very loud, you know. So what I'm going to do is just going to replace it with this one. And, you know, it's really fine. Like, we're not purists. We're trying to deliver a message here.
No more.
You know, just I'd give it a little more support to that last note. And I can keep this one in there if I want. So, but the thing is, I also wanted to talk about, okay, Marty Cole. Hi, Marty. Marty, do you want to play on this song? Yeah, play. Okay, go to Jonathan. Oh, Kelsey, hi. How you been? Jonathan, go to Jonathan Best. Kelsey, I'd love for you to play on this song. JonathanBest.com/enough. So this song is called Enough is Enough. And so just trying to get a lot of people to play. And so this is one way to do it with this recording software. So another thing I wanted to point out is that, like, you might not play the ukulele at all. What's cool about the ukulele is that you don't have to know how to play it. And there's 2 chords in this song. Here's one chord, D minor. Okay, Kelsey, check it out, and we'll talk about the best way. You know, or we don't have to even talk. You just do it. You know, but I'd love to talk to you about it. So here we got. See, you don't have to. You could just put one finger on the first fret, 2nd string from the top, right? And that's the A7. So let's pretend that I really only know that one chord, right? So now I'm going to go back here, and we're going to figure out a good place to just put that chord in, and it actually could end up being better than what I did with this stuff here. You know, we could listen back to it.
Trying to keep you rich and the other people poor. We won't adjust to injustice no more. You can keep on adding more locks to your door, but we won't adjust to injustice no more.
Okay. All right. So let me take this back here. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. Okay, so we go enter twice. So that's the A7 chord. That was a D minor. Okay, I'm noticing on that one, like, you know, it's a little. Like if we again we put this right with the piano, we put the playhead right with the piano, then we can see, but it actually looks okay with the piano.
Enough is enough. We're not taking it anymore. We're all joined together to end the endless war against all other people by the spell of the us and them.
Just
that
one chord.
Injustice no more. Enough is enough, but still you want more.
See, I'm just adding another beat.
Divide us, but we're stronger than before. You think that Black Lives Matter less than a Target store. We won't adjust.
Now let's see what
injustice no
what happens in this. This is the solo part. let's listen to it and decide which is the least good.
Enough is enough, but your prayers, they are not. Let's look in your portfolio, see what we have got. It can only scratch the surface of the looting that endures, but we won't adjust to injustice no more.
Okay, I kind of feel like that one. You know, sometimes you really have to just go on your first response. You know, like we're all first responders to the crisis of the world, and yeah, the Target store line. Thank you, Kelsey, man. I really think that this is our big shot. You know, this is our big chance to really turn things around, and I mean turn them around so they're facing the other direction. So let's see here. And that's, you know, there's really no other way. Without art and music, we can't turn it around, you know? So I really think that everybody's got to jump in with all hands on deck. And that means everybody's got to be their musical self fully, because everybody is music. Okay. I'm gonna cut out this next.
It's stronger than your laws, designed to keep you rich and the other people poor. We won't adjust to injustice no more. You can
Oh, I didn't realize where I am. I obviously don't know the song that well yet. Okay, wait. That's okay. So if I now if you one a little tip is like if you zoom it in, you can see where the different like these are two verses, 1 and 2, third verse, and then fourth verse. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the ukulele on the second instrumental section. So here we go. You know what I should have done? Before I named it. See, Alina did a really good job. She named it. Let's see what happens, actually. Maybe it will. I'm going to rename the track. And I'm renaming it to ukulele. I'll just say uke. Okay? Oh, I didn't rename the... okay, I'm going to rename this uke. Okay. It helps, you know, naming things. And also another thing is put your name. Jonathan Uke. So your first name, maybe your last name, and your instrument. Or maybe just your first name and your last name would be the instrument. Okay, so yeah, Kelsey. It's a beautiful revolution. It's a beautiful one. And it's like not, you know, it's a revolution. It's very different than any other revolution that's ever happened, I do believe, you know. So, okay, so I'm going to take out the ukulele for this verse. Let's see where we're at.
only scratch the surface of the looting that endures, but we won't adjust to injustice no more.
Whoa, sorry. Okay, see, because it's a little like I'm trying different things. So, you know, I'm playing around. And so sometimes, like in the recording process, you play around, and then it turns out that something that you played works. Isn't that interesting? Work and play. And sometimes when you're working on something, it's not playing right. I don't know if you've ever noticed that happening. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to take it out right there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to Command right arrow to make it bigger. And then, so I can really see things, but maybe that's too big. So I could just see where I'm at.
Enough is enough, but your prayers, they are not. Let's look in your portfolio.
See, now I'm confused. I don't know where I am.
It can only scratch the surface of the looting that endures, but we won't adjust to injustice no more.
See, okay, what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna cut it right here. Push S where you have it selected, and then move over here. I'm gonna move all the way back to.
Polio.
Okay, now I'm gonna rename this one. You rename it. This is David Conga. Whoops, David Conga. Okay.
See what we have got. It can only scratch the surface.
So now what I have to do is, okay, so this is where I'm going to take it out.
Enough is enough, but your prayer won't adjust to injustice no more.
Okay, so this is where I'm going to take it out. I'm going to take it out, this part. I'm just going to delete it. Now here's the thing, is that like if I decide before I record the next part, if I just change my mind, see, it's right there. But once I record right here, I do believe that I won't have that option anymore. So this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to see what happens if I just play the A7 chord, which is that one finger chord. It's just that, if you can see it. Okay? One finger, that's all you need to change the world. Okay? Now, I'm going to see if this R works.
Enough is enough, but your prayers, they are not. Let's look in your portfolio, see what we have got. It can only scratch the surface of the looting that endures, but we won't adjust to it.
Okay, so that wasn't that great, but
Is enough, but your prayers, they are not. Let's look in your portfolio, see what we have got. It can only scratch the surface of the looting that endures, but we won't adjust to injustice no more.
okay, so you know what? There's something kind of cool about it, even though it's weird, and that's what, you know, you gotta like be cool with things not being what you think are right, you know, and it applies to recording what Thelonious Monk said. Not only has the piano got no wrong notes, but the recording device can't play any wrong notes, but they could play notes that you don't like, you know? So let's just see what happens.
Enough is enough, but your prayers, they are not. Let's look in your portfolio, see what we have got. It can only scratch the surface of the looting that endures, but we won't adjust to injustice no more.
Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to solo that track. So if you push the S button, you can just listen to that track, because I see, like, I can see.
But your prayers, they are not.
Okay, yeah. See, I because I didn't get this worked out, I screwed it up. I screwed it up with this whole wiring system, the way I have everything routed, because I got to figure this out. So obviously these tracks I'm not going to be able to use. But it's a good demonstration about how the program works, and just some ideas about how to approach your part. And you know, there's some other ones. People have contributed some things. I do want to say, you know, that let me try to finish my thought, please. Can I finish my thought? Okay. Some people oh God. Some people. What was I thinking? Just some people. Some people have recorded some stuff. They sent me the tracks. They used their own like recording system, and they sent me the tracks, but I haven't put them in here yet, and I haven't actually mixed them in. It's really hard to find, you know, ways to put things together that people are playing together and they don't even know. Oh, what software am I using here? Right now, what I'm demonstrating is Bandlab. What I usually use is Logic Audio, but oh, I see. It's teeny. I thought you were saying it's tinny. So yeah, this program is Bandlab. It's an online program that you can use. You know, you can get on your phone or, you know, on your computer, but it's online, and it's a very simple program. But the program that I'm using for doing like mixing this project and everything is Reaper, and that's partly because it also, you know, does movie editing at the same time. So it's pretty cool. And that's the point I wanted to make, is that it's important to include a video, because I'm trying to show solidarity. I'm trying to show that we are all together, like to end the endless war. So, the power of the people is stronger than the laws, and we're going to change laws. So, anyway, I guess maybe that's enough. You know, like, I'm sorry that I haven't figured all this technology out, but you know, we just keep plugging ahead. You know, and I really love you guys, and you know, we'll see what we can do. Okay.